Hey guys, Josh here, and today I am bringing you a 500 kills of men, which you would have known from the title. Now this is our first old school servers 500 drops from video, hopefully not our last, and figured we'd start off at the bottom of the combat spectrum, I guess you'd say, as we were low levels when we started, so we killed a lot of men and figured it would be good to keep a tally. Okay, so I'll get straight to the point and show you the loot. There we go. As you can imagine, nothing overly exciting. Mostly the herbs is probably what stands out as the most ideal drop. I also got one easy clue scroll, which was a bit unlucky. Kane got them a lot more regularly. I'll put a screenie of the loot in the description. However, I managed to get quite lucky and got a gold trimmed wizard skirt, which I sold for 100k. But like I said, the screenshot in the description. The rest of the stuff you can see, a few runes, couple of range ammo, copper ore, earth talismans, medium, bronze med, fishing bait. Not a lot of GP dropped, as you can imagine. Now the price check of it is a bit interesting, obviously, as there is no grand exchange. However, to get a rough idea of current values, I used the Zybez grand exchange forum, which will likely only be relevant for the time this video comes out, as prices are changing all the time, especially on old school. So for the bones, roughly 20 each, comes to 10k there. 82 unidentified herbs at about 5 to 600 each, we'll say 500. That makes these 41k. Now the Guam leaf is the only one that I have the herb level to identify, unfortunately, and those seem to be going for about 300 each, which is 7800 thereabouts. And the only other noteworthy drop, I guess, was the bronze bolts, and they were only about 5 each, and that's a little under 4k. Now obviously if you are a higher level, this is irrelevant. This was more just for combat training for myself to get some XP, get some levels, and as you can imagine, I won't be killing any more of them as I get higher, and I wouldn't imagine any of you high levels to be killing them either. So all up, it wasn't a lot of GP, about 60k, which if you're a low level can be quite ideal, to get a few items, and especially if you add the easy clue loot into there, which is 100k, that really helped get me off the ground. But they're also good fun to do as well. I mean, obviously, sometimes you just get a couple of runes and it's not worth the time at all. But if you fancy your chances, they're worth doing, and they break up training a lot as well. In terms of how fast I killed them, I think, well, do note that at a low level, you don't always one-hit them. But I think 2 hours max to kill 500 is reasonable, assuming your world's not packed full of other players as well. And that is pretty much all I've got to cover. No idea what our next 500 will be from old school. If there is anything, like, obviously 500 men is more of a bit of a joke sort of thing. But it's also nice to get a gauge of what it's like, especially for low levels. If there's anything in particular you'd like to see that you're thinking of training on or curious about, let us know and we'll see what we can do. Obviously there's only limits to what we can kill since we are lower levels, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So until next time guys, take care.